So by now, I'm sure you've heard that Discord is going to require accounts to upload their government-issued IDs or submit a facial scan to a third-party vendor for age verification prior to being allowed access to NSFW content. Now, this sounds obvious at first glance for a lot of people. You have to present an ID to get into a bar. You have to prove your age to vote. Why shouldn't you have to do the same online? After all, Discord says they aren't keeping your information or face, just applying a 0 or a 1 to your profile, right? One big concern for people is that Discord just had a major leak of over 70,000 government IDs. The UK and Australia have had stricter requirements than other countries for a while now regarding minors online. Thus, Discord rolled the same feature out to those countries first. Last month, however, it was announced that the IDs were stolen by hackers and potentially may be leaked onto the dark web. As is usual, Discord will likely be hyper vigilant to these issues in the future. Like with bones, they'll grow back stronger. At least you would think. The bigger issue, however, is much more sinister. Persona is the company that Discord uses for age verification. They are the same company that Reddit uses for age verification, so you might have heard of them. The trouble is, Persona received $200 million from funds raised by the Founders Fund, run by Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel is, of course, one of the most controversial figures in the world today. He owns Palantir, the same company that is building a database on Americans for Trump, assists with targeting for Israel and Gaza, has financial ties to Jeffrey Epstein, and has a CEO that says regularly that they are fine with being the bad guy company that kills people. Now, if you're watching this, you know why this is a bad thing. We talk all the time in this space about how companies are share information and sell it between each other, especially when they're close friends. Another facet of this is that Discord is going to go public soon, with their IPO set for March of this year. With this, the company's assets, your accounts, are valued higher if they have more information on you so that they can sell you to marketing companies, which raises their IPO. In fact, they don't even need this. Discord has said that this is just a formality, and they can tell which accounts are likely to be adults based on activity to a good percentage. They want this data for a reason. All that being said, the actual solution to having your kids not view NSFW content isn't by building a surveillance state, it is parenting. I know everyone is tired of hearing it, but this is a two-path route that not many explore, so bear with me. The first step is to talk to your children. If they have access to the internet, you need to be able to talk to them about adult content and predators online. If you can't, or they're too young, they should not be allowed on the internet. You need to be doing this no matter what. If your kids aren't allowed on the internet, they will still be using it at school and through their friends. Have the conversation. Beyond this, monitor your kids' activity. Try moving their computer to a shared living space if you can. In addition, start using parental controls. Most devices or operating systems have these now. Enable them and use them to their full extent. If you don't know how, you can either learn through Google and YouTube or official pages, or you can get help. Maybe a friend or family member can help you turn these on, or the guy at the phone store can help enable parental controls on your phone. And if your kids are smart enough to get around these parental controls, they're smart enough to trick Discord's age verification. Lock it down tighter if you need to. Communicate with your kids. Be there for them. Understand that kids are curious by nature, but also know that access to this much information and media isn't normal. Things are going to keep changing. Communication and parenting will always be the key to protecting your kids online. This is not the answer.